Recording.
Recording.
I'll stop singing
Recording in
copywritten songs.
progress.
Then.
Beef, stop trying to turn off my tower.
Beef, keep doing it. It's really funny.
Fuck off! I can't have two fucking gremlins ruining my life.
Yeah, you can.
And yet you joined a Pathfinder campaign
Ah! You guys
with
are mean.
us
You're
specifically.
You're one of them.
I am. You're so right.
In fact, you're the gremlin trying to ruin your life
I am
longer
the
than all of
gremlin
us.
trying to ruin my life. I am my own gremlin.
You are the most senior gremlin.
I am
Trying to
become
ruin your own
gremlin
life.
ruiner of life.
Detroit become Gremlin.
Beeman has not said a single thing in.
Well, Beeman's been
God
muted.
damn it.
I was wondering, but I wasn't sure if it was on purpose or not.
I was like, I think Beeman's mad at me, and I look over and see he's muted. I'm just like, I'm gonna call
Son
his
of a-
ass out.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What is it, a fucking work
Somebody had
Zoom?
It is.
Yeah, it is.
It is. I'm sharing my screen. Make sure.
Is my
your
camera on? Can
webcams
you
are
see
on.
me?
Can everyone hear me?
Oh boy.
Fucking idiots. Oh shit, I wasn't muted.
I've done that.
Oh boy. All right. Well, yeah. If we're not already recording, you can start recording.
Yeah, we're recording.
Oh, lovely. Hi everybody. It has been a while.
It's been.
Wow.
It's already May.
Been more than 1 week.
It's hit sequel May 4.
May the 4th be with you.
Ah, it is May the 4th.
It is. All right. So who would like to recap the previous session that was 5 weeks ago? For 1 hero point.
Who am I even?
Are you Miss Note Taker still, or
Please.
Took any notes?
so that's a no?
I took
Um,
notes, but I did it last time, and I thought
Okay.
I thought I had 3 hero points. They were there just a moment ago.
Yeah, it's a new session.
No.
No longer. You ain't got enough. Reset.
So we left Podzeka, and Tandor identified Ikar's little rock thing as adamantine, so we can make a Wolverine. So that's pretty neat.
Hell yeah.
And we went to a tavern, and we saw Ikar's old sergeant Zanus, and he said there's some people going missing. They're looking for some kind of treasure in the desert, and something about dragon or lizards or something. So we went out of the desert, and we argued about which vehicle we were going to use to do that with for a long time, and then decided to be fucking Lisan Al Gaib or some shit. And we went into the cave, and we went down a tunnel, and we found not a dragon, we found 2 dragons. And one was blue and one was green. And that means one was like a fucking magic guy, and the other one was like a primal guy. And we buttfucked Rocky's puzzle about some shit. And so we didn't have to fight anybody. And that was nice.
Yeah.
And then the like magic guy kind of gave us some insight into some shit about like the structure thingy that we're looking for, which is on a ley line or something. And the stones don't just look like stones; it kind of looks like a nest instead of just like a tower. And there's like some metal and that shit in the stones that make up this tower or something. And then there was like an eye in it that looked at us, and then that was the end of it.
We looked at somebody specifically, though.
Did it?
Did it?
Mm-hmm.
Who did it look at?
One of us noticed. I think it was Chemo.
That might be why I didn't differentiate that.
Yeah, I think it looked at Chemo. Noticed it specifically, staring back,
And it was an orange eye.
and
That
it was
color matters.
it wasn't a vision of the future either. But I think
Yeah, it was
Rowan
present.
noticed it was a present thing.
And that's what you missed on Glee.
All right. Where's the hero point gonna go?
Man, I'm taking it. It's mine.
Okay.
P.S. Rowan threw it back.
Yeah, you fucking needs it.
Yeah, you do
Probably.
need it.
Dang.
Probably.
Get wrecked.
All right. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. With a new direction known, there is a short time left in Sabiala to gather supplies for the trek ahead. Are there any shops or other items you are looking to get before the next step? Though, before shopping any is done, Skipper will find whoever is closest to the outskirts. Who would that be?
Who needs things?
I don't even-
I
Because whoever doesn't need things will be on the outskirts, I guess.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't know if I need things. I don't know what we're heading into. It's been fucking 5 weeks since you looked at me.
Nothing. I need nothing.
I don't think I need anything.
We're all on the outskirts now.
Okay, well then.
I'll be on the outskirts looking in. And
Okay.
I can see through you.
All right. Well, I guess it will be Skipper sort of looking, sort of questioningly, sort of between whoever would approach. Sort of like looks like they have a question on their mind and is waiting for someone to come up to verify something. Who will be the one to step forward?
I will pay attention to the robot dog.
Okay. And who's going to be paying attention to the Otventer?
Yeah, I guess I'll do it.
Just so I can configure rudder right. How are we getting where we're going? There's the
Oh lord.
cutter if we go by sea or river, the air balloon if we go up and over, and then the sand skiff to head directly by land.
You know, I think we went on the sand skiff.
Yeah.
I think that's what we decided on. But it would be real entertaining if we suddenly changed our minds about which way we were going,
Please
huh?
don't make us do this again. We decided.
Hot air balloon! Hot air balloon!
Is anyone else's nose bleeding?
So the sand skiff, yes?
Yeah.
Since that will be the fastest way to get things done and going forward. All right,
Yes,
I'll
fast.
All right, I'll be maybe just a couple hours. So if you need to go restock any potions, rations, things like that, the desert is a bit less hospitable. Going directly through where we might be going. So there's your chance.
I assume we have like the water and shit like that we would need.
Pretty much, yeah. You'd be able to sort of like do basic water, but if you want to get like extra rations, healing potions, other odd curious supplies, that is up to you. But if you think you got kind of what you needed, then we can head on.
Rocky, I have a question.
Yes.
Who's the brass bird crew?
You know, if you'd actually noticed any of the 3 previous sessions that's been there, that is the name of the pirates if we ended up doing that one shot.
The way it disappeared so quick.
You big bitch.
No, there's no way it's been there.
That's been there for
No.
3
That is
sessions.
fucking
Look
been
at the
there, dude.
recording.
Has it? Hold on. Let me look at the recording.
Absolutely been there.
No.
I think it was
No
because
fucking
I
way,
didn't
I would've
notice it
noticed
until
that.
you said something.
No, you would not have noticed that because you did not notice that. That has been
I didn't
there.
notice it either. I saw a red line and went, oh yeah, that makes sense. It's
No one
separating
expects
from the
you to
shops.
notice anything.
I
No.
Yeah, it's been there. Yep, I just confirmed it.
Yep.
I think I
Sorry,
noticed
man.
and I just really
Oh,
didn't.
I
fucking
didn't
top.
notice it either. I did not notice it either. You're so good.
no, that makes me unhappy.
What? That you have something in
Well-
common with me?
No.
No.
It ultimately falls on me because I forgot to configure the ownership for it to disappear so that y'all weren't seeing it during other times.
No.
Yeah,
No.
but
No. This
I
is an
break your
ADHD
maps, and then I like to press all the buttons, and I failed to look at buttons. That's deeply embarrassing.
You should be embarrassed.
I already have said that I am.
Be more embarrassed.
Oh, yes. All right.
I think. Do we need anything before we leave? Is everybody good?
I'm looking through if there's anything that would be useful while traveling in the desert.
We don't want to dehydrate.
I assume we're good on the water and hydration side of things.
I
but
don't see any water in my pack.
You've
I
got
think
water
it's part of
skins
your ration.
Oh, we
in
do.
your,
I
in
just
your
have
backpack,
one.
too. I mean, that's like a whole day's ish of water, pretty much.
I think it is implied that we are fine on water. I don't think we need
Yeah.
to
Nah.
worry about that.
We still have a lot of stuff in our stash, I've noticed.
Hold. Bear with. Okay, I'm good on ingredients. Okay, I got confused because I read leafy lapidary and I was like butterflies. I'm struggling.
The bus
That's
is here.
Lepid. What is it? Butterflies? Travis, you know this. You're smart.
I have no fucking clue what you're talking about right now.
What is
The scat man?
butterfly?
Lepidopteran.
Lepidopteran.
Lepidopterology.
Lepidopterology. Yeah. So I got confused by lapidary and confused it with butterflies.
Lepidopterology. Yeah.
That's a
I'm
mistake anyone could make.
Yeah, it is actually. Thank you, hater.
Why are we talking about the lavatory?
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I'm Gucci.
I don't know. I'm
Okay.
scrolling.
Like a
I'm
fire
looking.
Okay. Well, anything you buy will be sort of bought on the way, so you can just continue to look, purchase,
Okay.
as I go through the next scene. As soon as it wants to actually show me the buttons. Bright and clear, with only a few clouds to pass along the blue to provide moments of shade. The desert winds pick up to push the sand skiff across the rolling dunes. Somewhat different than the ocean experience, the leans to and fro more frequent, and the bumps from a crest more intense. Skipper is at the helm and rudder in its more expansive form to handle the workload of the sand skiff. Where are the rest of you going to keep yourselves during this journey?
Did you just call rudder fat? That's really fucked up. Cookie.
What the fuck?
Rudder becomes large-sized, so about like 10 foot by 10 foot.
Okay.
when he's-
sure.
when
No,
he's
I
in
think
the
this is an inflation thing.
And he's beautiful still. I don't understand the problem.
And he's still definitely not racist.
Not at
Yeah,
all.
it's Adrian's job.
What? Whoa!
Hey!
Whoa!
No, it's not Adri. It's Pandora.
Pandora.
All right. Wait, now you admit it? Oh my god, he admitted.
My nose is bleeding again.
Alright, so yes, where would everybody be settling themselves on the boat?
Yep. In some fucking shade.
Okay, there's probably only a couple spots of shade. One would be sort of in the little spot up the back that has some covering. That would be up near the sail as well. And then there's like a spot with some shade up with Skipper.
Probably in the back. Because Chemo is not a desert fox. He's not made for this fucking shit.
Icar is.
Yeah.
If there's a crow's nest, he's in it.
No crow's nest.
Up front where he can see the most.
Yeah, I'm probably up front.
There's actually a bit of a raised platform up the back to be able to see out the most. It is closest to the engine as well.
Perfect.
Yeah, I'll be with Icar then, because I also can handle desert.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be wherever the most sun is.
That would probably be about the main front deck where there isn't much else. And what about Rowan?
Sunbathing.
You got like one
Okay.
of those like the aluminum
Yeah,
shiny
the
fucking
fucking
things with the shades
trifolds.
on.
The oversized sunglasses, the sun hat.
Yeah, Rowan's chilling. She's enjoying the sun.
Max is basking, as a lizard would.
Tanning day?
We've literally never seen Max happier than he is in this moment.
I mean, considering what happened like last session, and now he's in the sun, he's in the desert again. He's like, he loves the desert. He's having a great time.
You seem like you're in a good mood, Max.
I'm in the perfect environment. You know, I've been confirmed to be as cool as I already knew I was. It's a good day.
You know what? I won't ruin it for you. I'm gonna be quiet and enjoy the sun.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Max.
You can hear Chemo panting in the background.
Did somebody set out a water bowl for Chemo?
No, he
Sentient
doesn't
creature.
deserve it.
Why?
Sentient creature has thumbs, could get it himself. No.
I just
Go
worry
put
for
out a bowl for him.
just the fact that we can hear him panting so hard. Drink some water, Chemo.
It only helps for like 3 seconds.
Yeah, it's actually a bad thing to keep drinking water.
Is it?
Yeah, I knew that.
Pour it on your body.
Well, not that one either.
Really? Why is that?
You know, science.
You get too cooked. Also, you really don't want wet fur smell in the desert. That would just be bad for you guys.
I'm sure we'll smell rotten corpse smell soon enough. Thanks, desert. Notably, he is not frowning when he says that.
Would it be rotting or would it get mummified because it's so dry out here?
I'd prefer neither.
It's not a thought that I want to think about.
Critters
better
couldn't get
start
most of the good
thinking.
meat.
Sorry, what was that, Dikar? I talked over you.
Well, critters come get most of the good meat, so it's not that bad.
It's not bad. See, it's okay.
Yeah, you just got the gross mangy bones.
You
Mangy
good soup
bone
out of it.
smell. I don't know if you want to make soup out of people, but
Not out of
you know, that's
people,
your
but no,
prerogative.
the mangy bones. You can make good soup out of mangy bones.
Oh yeah, no, I was inferring that you know, the mangy bones were from people.
Maybe.
I mean, we shot enough people. Oh well, I did, and you know, you were there.
Okay, it was a group effort, alright? Wasn't just you doing work, and then I made soup.
No, you hit them over the head. I shoot them.
Yeah, exactly. We worked together. And then I made soup. But not with their bones.
Not this time.
Not any time. I've never
I'm
made
slightly
human
concerned.
soup. I've never made human soup.
Yeah, it's not to say it
No.
wasn't any other type though.
I've never made people soup.
What would be the problem if you did?
I just don't feel good about it. It's not good for the big soup.
So is it just sentient creatures that shouldn't be soup? Or is it just humans?
Things that would say, please, please don't turn me into soup. I don't turn into soup.
What if things have been saying don't turn me into soup this whole time, and you just haven't been able to understand them?
Oh, that's
That's a really good question.
Yeah. What now, Tandor? Ooh.
Tandor is now curled up on the deck, just like, oh no, oh god. I've angered the big soup.
Well. The winds begin to whip, and the coarse scraping of sand against the skiff becomes to be a lot more present. A call out from the helm goes out. I'll need all hands. Storm wake is passing by, and we don't want to get swept up in it. All hands! Boards creak and shake underfoot as speed begins to pick up, the whirring and crackling from the engine kicking into higher gear to try and push past the oncoming danger. Let's get everyone to roll initiative.
Ooh, fancy. Nobody appreciated my Rough Riders reference, and I don't appreciate it.
I'm sorry. I
Ooh.
didn't know it was Rough Riders. Could you sing it better?
Up. What?
That's all you're getting.
I heard, what the fuck? Just screaming?
You really not know Rough Riders?
Mm-mm. Really?
Stop! Stop!
Oh. Okay, yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay.
Good lord.
Leave
Riley
me
would have
alone.
an excuse, but not you.
What? That's my candy.
I didn't recognize it because you were doing it badly.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, let's see. One
Alright, hold on. Let's go around the room. Show of hands. Who recognized that?
Ooh.
What Travis was doing as the Rough Riders anthem?
Not me.
Adri didn't even notice it when we were doing it very explicitly, so she doesn't
What?
count.
What?
Well,
when
I
you did
also
it very
didn't notice
explicitly,
it.
I did know. I just didn't know the name. Okay.
Right.
Okay. So
We
that's
did a
one
month for that.
person out of. Okay, math. All right.
All right.
You can't do math.
I know I
Whoa.
can't, but one
Whoa.
is like barely there. Okay.
So cool.
I'm not paying
It's so
attention to you. I'm
cool.
looking at the animations right now.
I saw it out of the corner of my eye.
I look really good.
Thank you. That was a big surprise. But yeah, Tandor, you are up first.
Okie dokie. I attack the darkness. What's going on?
Essentially, you need to help the boat stay stable so that it stays fast, so you don't get caught up onto the sandstorm that is coming off the port bow, off the port aft.
Okay, I know about 3 of those words.
Uh,
I'm
Sandstorm
going to...
coming this way from your left
Okay.
butt.
From left butt. Got it. Okay. I was assuming it was here, but that's fine. Bet. Sandstorm coming yonder. Tandor is by a sail.
Yes.
So, just gonna hold on for dear life onto the rope and kind of pull it and make sure that we don't lose that rope and then lose the sail.
All right, staying the course. Give me athletics to keep everything online.
Yeah, no problem. I got you. I really got you. We're good. We're set for fucking life, dude. Wow. Okay.
go.
Nobody gives a shit that I got a nat 20.
You're
That's
amazing.
Fine.
Yeah.
I'm
I
not
didn't
gonna
notice.
Very
I'm just
good.
gonna let that sit, to be honest.
Amazing.
I was actually looking up
Sorry,
the.
you didn't perform the nat 20 very good, so I didn't want to acknowledge it.
Well,
Oh my God.
that is actually a critical success, and I am marking down 2 successes on the getaway for it.
Can you also mark down Travis for being a hater?
Oh, don't
Oh
worry,
well,
I've
no.
already
To
got
be
a-
fair, I can't hate on Travis for being a hater. That's
No,
not
you
gonna
allowed.
say
can
that's-
definitely, as a hater, you can hate. Can confirm.
Sounds like some
Yeah, but
amateur hater
I don't
shit.
think like
Oh my God.
it is kind. Yeah. Travis is actually right on this one.
Pays to be a hater. I don't know what to tell you.
Mm-mm.
You're
Well,
all invited to my birthday party.
I
That
said
is-
you're awesome. Why do I get punished?
Yeah, I don't want to go to an
You
old
are, you're not
person's
defending
party
me.
anyway.
You don't have my
Mm-mm.
back.
That's the end of your
me
turn, Beef.
alone.
It's supposed to be the end of my turn, but I'm currently fighting for my life here. Jesus Christ. Oh, that's sick.
Meat.
Max, what you doing?
I'm a little far from the engine to really help out. I can
It depends
get
on how
there.
fast you go, yeah.
I can get there. I want to try and overclock the dog.
Lovely. Give me a crafting check.
I'm gonna go ahead and use the hero point immediately.
Naturally.
For a 30.
30. With a success, you will overclock, and I will reduce the counter here for how long it's going to be. Okay. Alright, that would be your turn, Max.
And with that, I end my turn.
What would happen if
Uh-huh.
I... trying to think of the benefit this would. What if I use Temporal Twin on Skipper? Not Skipper. Fucking the engine. Our engine, the dog.
Whoa, you don't remember the dog's name?
No!
You want to use a resource to create a clone of the engine that will be doing more engine things.
No, maybe. I don't know.
It's a viable option, and I would count, depending upon an Arcana check, how effective that would be. It'll be a
That
success,
first
but I want to see if
engine,
there's some
yes.
But what if you
What
kicked
about
on the second?
engine?
Yes.
Well,
Or you could do a temporal twin of Tandor who's done something, or temporal twin of Maximus who did something.
you know, Maximus seems like the viable one to turn into a double.
You're gonna double overclock the dog instead of just making second dog?
I mean, overclocked dog is already overclocked. Second dog would also be overclocked.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that would be two overclocked dogs, not one
Yeah.
overclocked dog.
We should have 2 regular overclocked dogs.
I don't think he knows about 2 overclocked dogs, Pip.
I don't know. I'm not. This is not my turn.
What the dog doing?
I'm gonna step up
Uh-huh.
close enough to cast Temporal Twin.
Can I clone
Okay.
that dog?
Can I clone that dog?
Can I clone that dog?
Alright, cast temporal twin. Okay.
So 2 overclocked dogs.
Hell
Two
yeah.
overclocked dogs that will do their thing.
Looks like a mirror image, but the mirror image.
Can you,
that looks Hmm?
can you give me a Arcana check? I want to see some extra effectiveness for this as
Sure.
well. Okay, that will mark double for that as 2, and then reduce the counter again because of the second overclocked dog.
There's 2. And with that,
Yes.
I end my turn. Look at that.
We have 2 overclocked dogs, and I'm within earshot, so I will be
Yep.
listening to both of them
Yep.
on how to physically assist.
Well, the dogs can't talk.
What do you mean they can't talk? They've been talking.
Skipper's been talking.
Skipper's been talking.
The dog can't talk? How could it be
The-
racist then?
Oh, you have
It's called projection.
dog.
Okay, hater.
You were the
You're
racist
also
one this whole
uninvited to my
time.
birthday
Okay.
Can you pet the dog to overclock them again?
Right.
Well, you could do the same as Tandor had done, or you could do something else that happens to fit within the wheelhouse of one of your skills.
Yeah, I'm gonna physically manipulate the sail that I'm near.
All right, let's get an athletics check for that. A good 30. That is another success on the counter. That will be the end of your turn.
I'm gonna do something that is like galaxy brain,
Mm-hmm.
and Kima's gonna just yell out, "Hey Skipper, what do you need me to do?"
I could use some good eyes, given the extra dustiness. I can only do so well with these goggles.
Do you have an extra pair of goggles?
Put on your stunner shades so you'll be able to translate the
Yeah, but
storm.
Read the sand.
It's
All right,
saying-
so where's like the farthest forward I can get then?
Pretty much you got your usual 3 actions that you can do.
No, but I mean like on the actual.
Oh, on the actual, the farthest is here.
Okay. What's my speed again? I know it's fast. It's 45.
A lot.
Damn. But I can. Yeah, I got the action, so I'll use 2 to get. Pow! And fucking look out and see if there's something I need to be worried about or some shit.
Okay, perception.
It's performance. We're gonna YOLO.
Woo!
Yeah, I
No.
fucking perceive him. I ain't
Okay,
no
so
fucking
you are-
goggles.
You're able to call back the shape and curves of the dunes, so that you can find the correct path to be able to keep this thing moving as fast as possible. So that's another 2 successes down the route. Yipper. Did I miss a lore? Hold on. That's weird. Okay. Alright, Skipper will use crafting,
What the?
given they built the vehicle.
Riley, your cursor's like a mosquito on Rowan right now. It's your beats. What the fuck?
Couple more successes, and we get a lovely skill check from our. Hold on. Okay, yes. And then we get. +2 circumstance bonus for the dual motor dog.
Motor dog, dog with the motor, dog with the motor on its head.
Oh, that was acrobatics. That is not what I wanted.
What are you, some kind of motor dog?
Does the temporal twin benefit any of his rolls?
Yes, that's the circumstance bonus for the dual motor dog.
Mm.
Okay, there we go. Still right on track. That is 10 successes. And that is Skipper's turn. Tandor, round 2.
Ah. All right. We got somebody doing lookout. Ikar grabbed the rope from my hands. Engine's doing great. Rudder did thing.
Yes.
What should I do?
Whatever you feel might help the boat. It's up to you. Play the role.
Yeah, figure it out.
Rocky's only letting us use that cheat once.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's any other mechanics on this boat.
Yeah, there's one at the front. Ugh.
Okay. Can I give you a skill
Yes.
and you can tell me what it is I could use with it?
Yes.
Okay. Considering that this is like storm,
Yes.
and desert storm.
Yes.
Oh no.
Oh no.
And,
You invoked
no.
the words.
oh no. But yeah, considering this is a storm
Uh-huh.
in a desert, which I am
Yes.
familiar with,
Yes.
could I use my survival skill to like figure out a way of angling the sails or something to like give us a speed boost?
Yes.
Bet.
Use boost to get the road.
Kobe. I'll take it.
You can, you do, and that adds another success on the board.
Bet. All right. And that's my turn.
Maximus.
I'm gonna pet the 2 dogs.
Oh, there's only one.
For-
It only lasted for that one turn.
Oh, I'm
There's
petting
only
the
one dog
I'm
again.
petting the damn dog then.
Okay.
Petting the dog to overclock it.
Okay, can you,
It's already overclocked. I'm now just going
Double
like,
overclock.
you're doing such a good job. You're doing so good. Who's a good boat? Who's a good boat?
Who's a
Yeah,
good
now
boat?
here's the funny thing. In this present setting, Rudder does not look much like a dog, but more of a cube that does have a dog head on it.
Exactly.
Aw.
I'm petting the damn dog.
Okay, anything else?
That's his way of saying it's not good enough.
Petting the dog is a free action.
I want to spend all of my actions petting the damn dog.
I'd like to do a 3-action pet, please.
Uh-huh.
Does that boost a dog?
Well, dog is currently overclocked, which reduced the counter of successes that you needed. So I need something else to either A, lower that counter, or B, increase your success count.
Damn, I was really hoping the moral boost would help him.
Mm-mm. No. Unless you want to give up a resource. Because that's another way for you to get successes.
I want to pour the exceedingly flammable wine into his engine.
Nitro boost, you say?
Yep.
Oh, shit.
It's Nos, baby.
Okay,
Like a Tokyo
I
Drift.
will probably need a crafting check for that as well.
I'll do. I mean, look, it's not exactly a difficult
Well,
maneuver
here's
for it
yeah,
in the
no.
thing.
Thankfully, that is the exact number you need for a success,
Nailed it.
and is enough to sort of add that extra boost of efficiency to push a little more speed out of the boat. So you are now up to 12 successes.
I only said oof
Skip,
because it
I
almost
hope
hit
you don't
15.
mind me mucking around with your engine, dog.
Rudder would have spat the wine back out if it wasn't helpful. Or exploded, one of the two.
Very true.
Oh.
Rowan.
Cell engine looking out. What can I do to help?
That's a very good question. What can you do to help?
Everything seems under control now, but we need a success for something. I don't know. Rowan's kind of in the middle, so she can kind of observe what needs attention.
Yeah.
Yo no sé.
If you want to see what sees attention, or if there's anything that might go hiccupy wrong, there's always perception.
We all perceived. I'll just take a look-see around.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
To make sure everything
Yeah,
is
they're
well.
saying.
Make sure everything is tied down. Nothing's hitting up any disrepair.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
29. You are actually able to spot a chunk of debris that has gotten near one of the mechanisms, and you're able to go and clear that out right quick.
Okay.
Alright, that puts the counter up to 13. Next turn.
How tall is that mast of that sail?
Let's see. It's probably got about maybe 30 feet to it.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna get up as high as I can on it,
Yep.
as indicated by here.
Yep.
But not on a ruler, naturally. And I will also proceed.
Alright. I'll also put you 25 feet up. Give me that perception.
Not that perception.
Aye.
Good perception. You are able to sort of get a good view of sort of what's kind of coming in, the changing of the front of the storm wall, and able to call out accordingly. 14 successes. Next turn.
Hey, I'm just gonna keep doing my job as lookout.
All right.
But I will yell back to Skipper. Is there anything like more useful I could do? Just tell me.
It's all up to your own skills there.
I don't
What
think reading a
skills?
poem to the stores normally gonna work out great. I think what made that really great, Riley, was the distance from your microphone.
Yeah, I rolled
was
back in my chair for that and everything.
Well done. Can I just get? Am I perception 3 times to get potentially 3 successes?
No.
Oh,
Yeah, it was a 3-action perceive.
can I roll 3 times to see which one's the best one?
No.
Why are you such a bummer?
Because fuck you.
Because actions have to have consequences.
Well,
Why are you
when
a
will you
butt
learn?
ass?
Do you want to spend for that?
no.
No. Okay. Can I get everybody to give me a reflex saving throw, please, as you hit a bump of
Kiss
particularly tough?
Fuck.
glad I picked Master for Reflex.
Oh, I'm
Riley.
reflexing the fuck out of it.
Aw,
Dude,
pass.
Max is in his element. He's thriving.
Hey.
Also, Jinx.
Alright, so we're looking at...
Shit.
Okay, so it will be... Max will take no damage. Emo, Rowan, and Ikar will take half damage. Tandor will take full damage of this.
Ow! Oh, I'm fine.
So if you would click the damages appropriate to yourselves.
I
Uh,
don't click anything.
I had Rudder selected last, so
Bad dog.
those who took half damage take their half damage, as well as I'll be needing a pair. Well, no, actually, Ikar's got a gecko grip; he can't be thrown off. Kimo, can you give me an acrobatics check, given your precarious position?
Oh, that's. I've got worse skills, so that's okay. Acrobatics is pretty good. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that.
Yep, you are able to keep your standing after that particularly big bump.
Sorry.
Ow! Sorry, hold on, let me do this right. Ow! There we go.
Okay. And after that, because it is a particularly rough hit, going to need to use a bit more force of arms to turn the wheel in the right direction from Skipper. Skipper, given the help of all that. Not, is it not quite?
Skipper, I need you to use your hero point.
Skipper! Dude!
It is
on.
probably going to be the moment that it's going to be for it, huh?
Yeah, it is!
I remember
Yeah,
the rule
fuck
that
it
he
is.
has hero points.
Yes. And that will be enough to get through this particular encounter. And that means moving on to
Oh, no shy halud.
this. With the storm passed by, the way forward grows a bit more smooth as the next leg only becomes a slow tilt of left to right. Skipper passes off the helm to one wanting to do the sailing for the next while as they go back to repair the damage done to rudder. Is there anything you would like to do or discuss between all of you in this reprieve after so much activity?
No.
Hey, Skipper? Maybe we should have like a plan for these kinds of things in the future, so we're not running around like chickens with their head cuts off.
Why would we need a plane? We handled that pretty good.
I think so. Yeah,
If-
we totally handled that fine.
I
Up
think
top
it went
skip,
very
right?
well, other than when the dog hurt me.
If you would like to discuss a particular crew designation, you can speak with the rest as you'd like. I'm fine with wherever I might want to be.
But you're the guy that like made all this.
Hmm?
I'm a.
Not a
I'm-
guy, but whatever.
You're the otter that made all this,
Thank
and
you.
I'm a monk that writes poetry. So I feel like
Well-
my input in the situation is kind of less relevant, valid.
It ought to
Just
be you,
just an idea.
Skipper.
Chemo
Well-
turns and glares.
What? What did I do?
Well, I have ideas where I could be and where folks might be.
Come on, take charge. Designate us.
Well, I can either be at the helm up the front, or I can be at the back with rudder as engineering or helmsman. Someone else with particularly good strength or deft fingers and ingenuity might be able to also handle the helm or the engines.
I can
Uh,
do that.
Someone who is good with, keeping steadfast and in one place can help with the sails. Someone who's a bit more nimble and quick, dodge and roll, might be good with keeping up with the rigging and making sure nothing gets stuck between things. And then someone with good eyes can keep up the front to, point things out.
And Max, do you more or less know how this whole thing works? In case
I mean, more or less, I wouldn't be able to replicate what Skip's done here. Like, Rudder's a very impressive piece of tech. But, it is at the end of the day, it's tech. I know what I'm doing to an extent.
I'm just thinking in case God forbid or God's forbid, I don't know, whatever. I'm just worried we're in a situation like this and Skipper's not here or he is otherwise incapacitated, that at least somebody knows something about any of this.
Well,
'Cause
yeah,
I
we've
do
already
not.
had this discussion previously.
Okay, well, we just haven't been in an emergency situation that was worrisome. I didn't like that.
You worried too much, Kimo.
Yeah.
I just didn't like what happened.
Sit in the
You
shade.
don't seem
Take
to
a breath.
panic when, we're in combat scenarios. I'd argue those are way more stressful than that.
No, because you can't talk to a storm.
Hey, can.
Okay.
We've done it. We as a group have done this already.
It was an elemental, that's different. This was just a storm. This was just sand being kicked up by the wind.
Yeah?
Or was it?
We don't know that.
Just saying. Didn't like that. Don't love deserts.
Look, I can
what do
appreciate you
like,
not
Kimo?
liking. Yeah, actually, no, Rowan. I'm gonna let Rowan say a piece there, cause that's a good point.
What do you like, Kimo?
I like a nice tavern with good drinks and good company and art being performed. I like being in the woods. I like being even in a marsh. Sometimes swamps are okay.
You enjoy
Like a beach?
swamp ass.
There's a certain charm to swamps.
Oh,
You
you
say
like
so.
swamp? Name 5 things that you like.
Yeah, write me a thesis.
Better yet, write a poem about the swamp.
No. He's got poems about swamps.
Indeed, I do.
You just activated his trap card.
I've got one about the frog, which I think you guys have already
Yeah,
heard.
we've already heard
Yeah,
that
we
one.
heard that one. Give us something.
Ah, here we go.
new.
Swamp lights. Lights dance many hues. The swamp moist, hot, yet colors glint, unbound by form. So that was about a particular swamp that I was in right before we met up with everybody and got
What,
thrown
an
into jail.
especially moist swamp?
It wasn't an especially moist swamp. It was a specifically spiritual swamp where it has a certain thing that is a natural phenomenon where there's swamp light. It's just certain times of the year, almost like phantom, colorful lights. It's absolutely stunning.
So, if it's spiritual, then you describe it as moist.
No, the swamp.
That's what
was
I'm
moist.
getting.
The spirits were not moist. The swamp was moist whether the lights were there or not.
Moist.
Tandor has
Moist.
fallen asleep.
Well, if everyone could quickly press their rest button,
Ah!
get their stuff back.
I'm so happy that finally someone said, "Oh, we should write a poem about it," and I gotta bust out with a
Why don't you write a
prefab
fucking poem about it, dude?
fucking dunzo.
That was Rowan's way of distracting Kimo from hating the storm.
Fucking loser.
Oh wait.
It's not that I hated the storm. I just didn't like being prepared, not being prepared for it.
Mm-hmm.
And normally I deal
Well.
with storms on my own 2 feet or 4 feet.
Well, let's have our first break. And,
I perform my
Oh.
daily crafting. None of my stuff is in my thing. Oh.
1 second.
Oh.
Hitting pause. Boop.
All right.
Sticky, come here.
So, we move on to the next day, and there's no sailing. So once night goes, because it just gets kind of much colder once it goes through. So next day, bright and early, you're starting up with the skiff again, and it will be a bit of a while until a little bit of morning, nearly getting to about noon. The boards underfoot begin to shudder and quake. Then, wham! A jolt from one side. Bam!
Oh,
Crack! A push from the other. High-pitched keening greets the ears. You're not alone, and your ship is seen as prey. Plumes of sand and dust kicking up, all around in small bursts and pockets, as you are beset upon predators of the dunes.
These
Sandworms!
Sandworms.
Ah! Hold on, wait a second. There we go.
They can't actually detect me though. See, I have a high performance and I care about art, so I know how to do the sand walk dancing thing.
Yeah, good thing
But
you're
it's
not
not-
walking on the sand at that moment. You're on a ship.
Yeah, but we're
Might
gonna
as
get our
well be
ship
walking
fucked
on
up
the
because we
sand.
have Shy Halud coming after us.
Mm?
All right, now let us have everybody roll initiative, please, and thank you.
Now I'm just gonna have might as well be walking on the sign stuck in my head.
Might as well be walking on the sun. Beep, beep,
Beep, beep, beep, beep, beep.
None of us remember how the song goes.
Don't you fucking speak for me. I just nailed
All right, let us begin the encounter, starting with Maximus.
Sick. I'm gonna use my 10 paces to just walk slightly.
Yep.
So I'm clear of Rowan.
Yep.
And I'm glad I remembered which button to press there. I'm going to activate one of my bits of ammunition
Oh, what you doing?
as soon as I can actually get it. I want to use my ooze ammunition.
Oh. Okay.
We're moving right now, right?
We are moving, yes.
Yeah, I've got. You can see my idea.
You're in the one shot in Sesh Banter. Beans.
Fuck.
Well, that's fucking hilarious.
I was looking for incest banter. I clicked the wrong one.
All right, yeah, that's we are moving. So funny shit.
Sick. So it's one action to activate the ammo, and then I'm gonna use raise to shoot it.
All right, that will hit. Roll the damage. Okay, it will take this damage. It will take. One sec, what's the effect? Oh. Sorry, it has. This is the. There we go. Didn't want to do that there. Okay, so it's got the moderate ooze ammunition, penalty, and persistent acid.
Hell
Okay,
yeah, it does.
roll the persistent acid actually. Because I think, yeah, because the precision was for something else. That will take. Démarrer. Okay. Oh. Okay, so that's just that being.
I was gonna say it, I don't think it worked.
No, it did. Just something in the combat counter. Just it's using the base creatures I'm pulling these from. Heck. Oh well. Anyways.
And then I'm gonna raise for the first time my liar's gun
Yep.
and just shoot it. Uh-oh.
What'd you get for lying?
What
Uh-oh.
I get for lying is that it misfires. Or, well,
roll-
it can misfire.
It can misfire if you don't reroll it. Yes. If you could please roll me a d20. It's gonna be a DC flat check.
Ooh.
Good. It doesn't. Your gun does not. Hold on, I'm just double checking for.
Did Max make that ooh noise
1 second.
right next
Yes.
to Rowan?
Combo.
Why do you seem so anxious,
Let's see.
Max?
Misfire.
That's not a noise I normally hear from you.
Misfires.
No, I mean.
One
I
second.
don't usually use weapons of this nature.
Okay.
Hmm.
If you fail the misfire, check. Okay, yes. Thankfully, you did not. You did not jam the gun, even though you missed it. Though you do hear the gun sort of creak and whir from its complicated cobbled mechanisms.
Oh well.
That's your actions, I believe.
It is.
Skipper, what can we do here, Skipper? What do we got? All right. Skipper is gonna be popping a crafting check here to kind of keep things going. Skipper doesn't do much, to be honest, at least in this present moment. So, Chemo, it's your turn.
Okay. You said we're still in motion, right?
We are still in motion.
How fast of motion?
We're looking at about. Very good question. Thank you. Thank you, Sandbarge. We're looking at about 40 feet around.
Okay. And how exactly are these sandworms keeping up with us? Are they on the top of the sand, or are they like going under?
They're doing the burrowing. They're doing the burrowing. They kind of have like, a good pushing of the sand away, given their motions.
Okay. And what's my 20 feet? Okay. Well, I can at least do something. I'm gonna move here. I think should be, yeah, we're within 20. So I'm gonna move here,
Mm-hmm.
and then we're gonna go ahead and flurry of blows.
Yep.
Just double foxfire.
Double foxfire.
So remember, you gotta remember how flurry of blows. Okay. strike numero uno. Chow. Might help if I target it.
Yes.
Give me a reroll. Or
Yes, please do reroll it.
if it's lower, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm not pissed. And then second one. I'm just gonna leave it like that. And then, as a result of that, though, it has to. My stunning blows. It needs to do a fort save.
All right.
It's my
What's the
class
DC?
DC, which is 23.
24. It will, however, still take the damage from the Foxfire that hit.
Yeah. Damage.
Let's take the 6 damage.
Okay. And I can actually do a third one, so why the fuck not?
Okay.
Yeah, I figured.
Ikar.
Beeman, you're muted if you're talking.
Am I muted?
Yep.
No,
Yeah.
Now you're not.
you weren't.
Son of a bitch.
You are muted to answer your question.
Yeah. I'm gonna charge a spell strike with ignition.
Okay. You do have to be in range to hit it with a spell strike, or if you're just gonna do spell strike.
It's 30. Was I within 30?
Well, if you're spell striking, you're hitting it with your weapon. So you need to be within 10 to spell strike, unless you are just using ignition.
Yeah, I'll just use ignition.
Alright. Casting ignition. Roll the attack roll. Roll the damage.
Ciao.
Nine damage. And you still have a third action available.
I'll use that to get closer.
Alright. Tandor, it's your turn.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay.
First things first, I think you do rage to start, huh?
Yeah. Quick tempered, right?
Yes, there
Yeah,
you go.
yeah. Perfect. No, I guess I just have to hit use every time.
Yeah.
Okay. First things first, I'm the realist.
First things first, second things second, third things first.
Measuring. Okay. I'm going to. Is this a hop down?
That's a sort of easy kind of transition down. You know, stairs go down. You can kind of hop down to the side as well. So,
Okay.
no,
I just don't want
no
to be
extra
on the
of it,
thing
yeah.
that's gonna fall off. So.
Everything can fall off enough.
True.
But yeah, no-
Okay. I'll be right here.
All right.
All right. So I run over here.
Yes.
That's one action.
Yes.
2 action. I'm gonna demoralize this fucker.
Okay.
I'm sick of his shit.
All right.
I don't know why I did that one.
That's fine. You can just press the intimidation button in there.
Press the intimidation button. Hell
Success. Target is frightened 1.
Yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Alright. And I am close enough to hit with my Kusarigama, yeah?
Because it has reach.
Hell yeah, dude. Let's see. We got slashing, we got piercing. Have
Yes.
we figured out that yet?
Thus far, we've been seeing it shocked. We've been seeing it hit with bullets. And, yeah.
No,
I
no
need
slashing,
bullets.
piercing. Got it. All right, I'm gonna strike at this with slashy damage and see what happens. Kobe.
That's a hit. Roll damage.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
That is 22 damage to it.
All right, and that's all 3 of my turns.
That's all 3 actions, yes.
Yep.
Alright, first juvenile glutton worm. Alright. It's going to slam up against the side of the boat.
Hey, I don't like that.
No, I don't either. Could everybody give me a reflex saving throw? Thank you.
Jinx.
Okay, we're looking at... Okay. Everyone happy with their rolls?
Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Everybody will take half from this.
Lord have mercy.
The fuck?
I mean, it was a crit, to be fair.
Yeah, but no.
Ow.
And Rudder will take the full from that.
Run it out!
Rudder, no. And then that will be this worm's turn. Which means this juvenile glutton worm. Oh, this one also takes 5 damage. Rolls the recovery check, does not recover. Alright. Because this thing actually has a target, things that are really close to it, instead of needing to slam into the boat, it will first attack what hit it recently first. So we're going to get the first Jaws attack on Tandor.
Oh, that's fucking rude.
That will be 12 damage.
That's fucking rude.
Mm-hmm. Second attack with the second bite will be onto Ikar. It will miss. And attempt a third bite on Ikar, which will also miss.
Ha, get fucked.
Which then leaves Rowan.
I have a question because I have both my bow and the staff, but I don't see
Yeah.
the staff's ritual spells.
Did you remember to press your coffee cup?
No, fuck. Can I do that now?
Yes.
I still don't see spells there.
It will be under
Activations. Okay.
Yes.
So I can cast these even if I'm holding my bow, correct?
Yes. You can cast them from the staff.
Okay. Good to know. Then, you know what? Actually, Rowan's gonna pull her little eternal eruption, the little marble from her bag.
Yep.
Give it a chuck.
All right. Show us that item. Okay. So
Wishbone
yeah.
time.
Okay.
What do I need to
Post the prompt to chat. Well, actually, hold on. All I can do actually I can just do it like this. So it's gonna do this. It will succeed. However, it is a basic save. So roll the damage. Still, it will just take half of it.
So
Click the 5d6. It will take 10 fire damage.
it looks like an eruption from the little marble that she tossed.
Pretty much, you fling it, and it's like, you know, a whole portion of an eruption.
I have bombs
Unlock
too,
itself
Mike.
from time. Yep. Also, click the 2d4 to see how many hours it will be until you can it reforms in the container. Okay, thank you.
And I'm assuming that was a 2 action.
That was 2 actions. You still have a 3rd action, yes.
Whew. Just a second. I think I'm gonna. I don't need to have the bow sheathed if I'm gonna cast from the staff, so I think I'm good on that.
No, yeah. But all the stuff from the staff you need to cast is 2 actions.
Mm-hmm. I see that. How long does Sure Strike last again? No, well, I see.
Yeah, until the end of your turn.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna sheath my staff.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and keep.
Put the staff away. Got it.
Yeah.
All right. That is your actions. Maxie.
I think, therefore I am.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to reload.
Yep.
My main gun.
Yep.
With ooze ammunition,
Uh-huh.
and I'm gonna shoot the other one.
Okay. Gotta activate the use ammunition too.
I'm aware. It's all my
Yep.
actions to do reload, activate, shoot.
Yep. Does hit decently.
Yeah, but only decently.
Still, roll damage. That is that. Roll me the persistent. And it also gets
So they're slower, so they should have a harder time keeping up with us, but
yeah.
not
let's-
not what I want it to do.
Well, don't worry. That actually has an effect. Skipper. Okay. Given kind of what happened, Skipper will sort of look back. You're the one with the most technical knowledge. You're going to take over the helm next. Thank you. As Skipper is going to start running back to try to get as close as they can in order to get some repairs on rudder. And let's see, crafting check. 19. Okay, that is Skipper's turn. Chemo!
Get him, Chemo.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
I could play it safe,
You could.
or I could do the fun thing.
Yeah,
Do the fun thing.
it's your rodeo.
Yeah, dangle off the side to kick it in the face. That's what you should do.
Well, there's one safe thing that's worth trying first.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna use something I don't think I've used yet. I'm gonna go ahead and go into a reflective ripple stance.
Alright, apply effect.
And that is still unarmed, so I can flurry of blows that, right?
Yes.
Okay. And isn't there a range to it, or no?
No.
I thought there was. Shit. Okay.
No, it just happens to have all the, at disarm, trip,
Yeah.
water stuff.
Fuck it. Next thing I'm gonna do.
Yep.
Is leap.
Give me that athletics check to leap.
No.
Hmm.
I don't
There.
Oh, that athletics go for. Never mind. See.
Yep. Alright.
I can go 15, which should be. Is that? Oh shit! It's not close enough, is it? I thought it was 15.
I was about to say, don't you have something else that can kind of leap you over there and do an attack at the same time?
Yeah, but I wanted to save. But if I can't, that's fine. Yeah, I guess I'll. Yeah. So we'll use that for flying kick.
Alright, flying kick.
There it is for everybody else. So. Whee!
Yep.
And I want to like land on him
Mhm.
and be
Okay.
holding on.
Alright, immediately strike then.
So does it? I guess be fist. I assume. Although
It could
I
be
could
what.
flowing wave it, right?
Hmm?
I could flowing wave it, right?
Yeah, as long as it is an unarmed attack.
Yeah, let's give it a shot because this has water. So let's see.
Mm.
Nah. Nah. I'm not doing that to fucking miss the attack. Absolutely not.
Okay.
So yeah, you guys kind of see fucking Chemo goes into like a different stance, and then fucking leaps, and kicks this kicks this thing, and lands on it. But like, his foot has water surrounding it.
Hmm.
Wet foot.
Wet foot.
Hey
that
guys,
where
check
it
out wet
goes?
foot over here.
He's really
That's where
moist
it's
right
gonna
now.
pee in?
I don't know if
That's
the
all that
water.
water he was drinking.
I don't know if the water aspect would do anything because it's a sandworm. I was hoping.
It's got an interesting extra effect, so we will have it take the 11 damage. Trust me, being hit with the water trait, you definitely have his attention.
Neat. I'm riding a worm.
Mm-hmm.
That's my turn.
Ride the worm. Icar.
Who is muted again?
Actually, this time.
Okay, I want to call draw the lightning into a spell strike.
Okay, let's see the spell so we see how cool it looks.
Oh.
That's cool. All right, now give me the the attack roll with your weapon.
Okay, well, it's like this. Well,
Well, thankfully, you can restore the spell slot though, so even if you miss.
that was my turn.
That's 2 actions. You still have a third action if you want to.
Third action.
You will need to recharge your spell strike from it though, which you could if you do a conflux.
And I do have Thunderous Strike.
You do have the Thunderous Strike. Okay. 15-foot cone. I assume you have an idea how that's going to go, so roll... Well, this thing has to make the Fortitude save. It makes the Fortitude save, but roll damage. 5, but it's going to take 10 because of its weakness to Sonic.
Good to know. Not a complete waste of turn.
Not at all. Tandor.
I am here. It's my turn, right? Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
it is
okay.
badly injured.
Good. She's not frightened anymore. It makes me sad.
It's only frightened until the end of its turn.
Let's see. Okay. Alright, we're just gonna fucking whack it. We're gonna whack it.
Alright, whack it.
Because, has anyone tried piercing yet? No. No, nobody's tried. Oh, no. Chemo did piercing. No, bludgeoning. Oh, that's what I have is bludgeoning. I'm an idiot. Never mind. I'm still learning how to do anything. Okay, I'm just gonna
They
whack
don't
it.
like noise.
They don't like noise.
Noise.
But I did noise and it didn't do anything.
Do noise better.
Okay. Fucking rude. Yeah, I wanna try and intimidate it by screaming.
Okay, give me another demoralize.
Oh, I can just do another demoralize.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna pop that in the chat.
Yep.
And...
Give me the intimidation, but you can give a +2 circumstance bonus of loud noises.
Really?
Yes.
+2 circumstance. Alright. Kobe! Clap! Rerolling.
Success. It is frightened 1.
Jesus Christ. Thank God. Alright. So I did that bad boy there. It made loud noise. And I'm going to whack it. I'm gonna whack it.
Whack it.
Whack it good. Yo.
That's a good whack. Roll damage.
Shoot.
That is 16.
Okay. And I think I'm gonna whack it again.
Alright, whack it again.
Whack. Alright.
It happens.
It happens to the best of us. Alright, that's my turn.
Alright.
Get him,
Juvenile
juvenile glutton worm.
Juvenile glutton worm. Well, it's currently got something on it first. So it will attempt to try to bite at the fox. And that will be 16 damage. That you can take chemo. And I will need you to give me a fortitude save to actually fortitude or reflex save to hold on.
Reflex
Actually, no. Actually, not fortitude or reflex. Give me a And acrobatics, we're looking at
You said-
DC 28.
You said reflex, so that it counts. It can use reflex.
That's fine. You can use reflex as well.
You said DC what?
DC 28.
Oh, okay. This should be fine, right? Yeah,
you're fine.
this will be fine.
All right. The second action was to try to shake you off. It wasn't able to, so it's going to try to bite at you with the next one. Critically miss.
Ooh, fuck you! I get to attack. Opportune
do.
riposte.
Opportune riposte. Okay, give an attack
Uh,
back.
I cannot disarm them, so we're gonna go ahead and.
It has no arms.
Yeah, it does not. You said something. Do I notice a particular effect happening because of using the water side of things, or no?
Essentially, instead of focusing on the boat, it focused on you.
Okay, so regular strike it is. Oh, see this, not targeting things. Irritating. Get fucked, nerd.
Roll damage. That is 7 damage. Alright, can you just give me a reflex save in general now?
Oh come on, man.
Okay, cool. Alright. Let's see. Let's see. Feet, half the distance. Okay, cool. Alright, this thing will sort of duck down and burrow quick, and you will take 5 damage from being left in the air and falling. You will, however, be able to get scooped up by the boat here.
Nicely done.
That is technically the end of that turn. This juvenile glutton worm is, it is frightened, it is hurt, and will do the same. The encounter is over.
I'm gonna go ahead and actually pilot this thing.
Yeah, probably a good idea. Oh, never mind.
Second. Here we go. It will be sort of a short little while as you start moving your way out. You've got maybe about an hour before you get to the canyon, so if you would like to treat wounds, heal up, anything more, this would be the point to do so.
That's probably a good idea.
I can heal.
I can as well. I'm probably the most damaged. I
Dipper
feel
will
like.
do one more crafting check. See if there's any more that can be done.
What do I cast heal at level 2 or 3?
1 second.
No, it's heightened to 1, I think.
Yeah, that is 21
I have
to
heal.
rudder. 73. Okay.
I had heal.
You had heal.
Oh, I do have heal. I have 2 leshy lemonades if anyone wants them. I will put them
You
in...
make those, right?
Yes,
Okay.
it's my piss.
Oh.
I
Uh,
piss leshy lemonade as a heads
I'm gonna
up.
healers touch myself first, so I'm gonna touch myself
Uh-huh.
first.
I don't want anybody
Wow.
else.
Dog shit.
That's rough, buddy.
Fuck
Yeah,
me, dude.
I will at least look into the other thing to be able to apply. Let's see, so I will go to what we're looking for.
Leshy lemonades are in the stash. If
Yep.
anyone needs healing,
Let me mass heal.
Okay,
you're
give
gonna
me a second.
ass heal?
Yeah, Rowan's gonna throw it back to heal everybody.
Now watch me throw it back, 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 back,
Wow,
back,
wow,
back,
wow,
back,
wow.
back, back,
That encounter is over. Okay, so let's see. So first, I'm just gonna apply healing to chemo.
I already did.
Oh,
I
well.
did it manually with math.
Oh, okay. Undo that.
Yeah, get
So
out of
you're
here
going
with
to
your
do
math.
the. You're doing the heal, right?
Mm.
Doing the 3-action one, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Then press the 3-action heal.
That's better.
Right. Well, I'll apply that this time.
Okay, I won't do math.
But yeah. And then just roll healing. Rowan. And please do describe, because this is the first time you're doing it.
No, I've done it before.
You've done this heal before?
Uh-huh.
Okay, well roll the healing, and I'll get that applied to everybody.
Roll damage / healing.
Yes, roll damage / healing.
Do not damage, please.
Damage me!
That is 7 healing all around.
I feel healthy.
Yeah, it should be good now.
A little prayer to Tapman.
You're fine. You just hear echo in the background.
You're fine, walk it off.
It's amazing.
Bet. Okay. How many times I can do battle medicine multiple times a day, just not on the same person, right?
Pretty much just not on the same. Well,
Bet.
pretty much they get for your battle medicine. I'm just having a look see here.
Healer's gloves I could do.
Battle medicine, you could just do plain treat wounds.
I'll take a less.
Battle medicine just allows you to do it in combat.
Okay,
And
how do
they
I
become-
treat wounds? Just pop the treat wounds there?
One moment. I'm just gonna double check to see if everyone if anybody needs the wound treating, cause
Yeah, I'm gonna drink this.
I'm fine.
Can I treat my own wounds?
yes, you could treat your own wounds if you wanted.
Everyone else seems good. Is everyone fine? Who's hurt?
You could look in the overview for the main Fireflies. What's it?
Ugh.
It looks like just you and Ikar, really. Maybe a little bit for chemo.
No, I'm fine.
Oh, I meant Max. I'm a dumbass.
Max,
One of
how
those
you
gremlins.
feeling? Do you want wounds treated?
Yeah, I could do with some treating of the wounds.
All right.
I can
Roll
treat
me a medicine check.
Piss.
It's DC 15, so you're fine.
Piss.
That is
piss,
a-
piss, piss.
31. So roll me 4d8, because that's a critical.
Oh. What is happening here?
What's happening?
There we go. I was having a struggle. That's ass. That's ass and shit.
Given how much Max is hurt, that's not as bad as you think. Max is nearly up to full.
I feel like the lack of resting is we're maybe in another combat.
Alright.
No.
No.
Everyone's damn good. I'm also fine.
I'm gonna.
Unless I. Does someone want to give me a Pikachu band-aid, please?
Yeah, can do that, I guess.
Who's got good medicines? Am I the good medicines?
There
ain't no way.
well, I already
Yeah,
joined
according
you
to
with
my
plus
character
knowledge,
sheet,
so-
I've got a +9.
Tandor is the good medicines.
Fuck. All right, I will heal myself then. Can I do that? Can I rub my?
Given you
self?
have you available to treat wounds yourself, yes, you can. Just
Alright,
give me
same thing?
another medicine check. Yeah.
Kobe.
That is 2d8. You were able to heal
Fuck.
yourself.
Fuck. That's fine.
7.
Is it?
I mean, that's still pretty decent. Okay, so where... Okay, this will be fun. Okay, here we go. All right. Where would everybody be on the ship as I start moving y'all here? So I can give just barely what we need.
Yeah, about there.
About there. I want Ixon to be where his emanation hits everybody, if that's possible. Resonance.
The resonance
30
hits 30 feet, so that's kind of like about here-ish.
Okay.
Anybody else wanting to move themselves someplace?
No, I'm sure this will go perfectly well.
I think this spot's good.
Okay, cool. Thank you much. We're gonna have our next break though, so let's enjoy that little bit of thought as we get there.
Pause.
God, yes.
Unpaused.
Unpause. Alright, well, let us get into this next portion. As I believe we're viewing here. Yes. And this is here. The dunes begin falling away as outcroppings of rock grow higher and higher. The only way out from the harrying beast is forward through the canyons. Skipper looks about, concerned with teeth in a grim. This'll be a tough ask, but I don't think we're gonna get through without some bumps and scrapes unless we are very lucky or very blessed. Hands to stations, please! As we will move to here. And I'm going to get everyone to roll initiative, please and thank you.
Good lord.
I'm so tired.
Oh, don't worry, it's only gonna get worse.
I'm so tired.
Mhm.
I just want
Don't
to
worry.
go to bed.
Don't worry, this is just gonna be a quick one-round ordeal.
I'm gonna go ahead and use my quick tempered.
Nemo.
Yes.
What station are you usually posted at?
The shade.
The Shade. Well, how are you going to help the Shade?
Am I gonna
How are
help
you going to help in the Shade as things start getting close ahead?
I can run lookout again.
Okay,
It worked.
that it did. Give me a quick perception check. All right. That'll be enough. That'll be enough for one. Let's see. Go. Okay. That'll be enough for one. Cool. One success. Next turn. Maximus. We're in some narrow maneuvering here.
Are we moving at speed or moving slower?
We are moving at speed in order to get away from other creatures that you can kind of see plumes of smoke at the very edges before you start getting more worms.
Won't do that one.
Mhm. If there's any resources you'd like to expend, that is also valid.
I'm gonna head
So
back
valid.
Mm-hmm.
to the boy,
Yep.
and I want to use one of my versatile vials.
Yep.
It's just like lubricant.
All right, give me a crafting check there. I'll count that as 2 successes,
Hell yeah.
as that helps with some of the maneuverability and shifting of gears. I
I can
assume
really
you used
do.
that vial. Yep.
Yeah.
Ikar, what you gonna do?
What you gonna do
I'm
with all
gonna-
that junk?
Climb back up.
Okay. Climb back up to Spot. Okay.
And that's perception.
That is perception. Hold on a moment. I forgot to press the very vital buttons now that we had our break.
Thank you.
$26. You're able to call out some of the corners coming up, and you also see that there is a large plume at the back coming in.
I announce that for everyone.
Tandor,
Ah,
your turn.
okay. Am I helping ship?
You are helping ship in
Okay.
some way.
Bet. Alright. Fucking Skipper said something, or was it Skipper? Yeah, it was Skipper. Said something about
Yes.
like strong people should do engine or
The helm or the sails.
cool. What is a helm?
That's the steering wheel,
Steering wheel. Got it. And that is
where
in the-
Skipper is at the moment.
Oh, that's a bad place for a steering wheel. I'm not gonna lie. The steering wheel should always be like back here, but I know that's the
Kind of where the axle is, sort of, you know.
Yeah. It's not really a boat, is it?
It's a skiff, so you know it's a little
I
weirder.
don't know what you keep using words. That's all I have to say. Yeah. All right. I will go up to sail.
Yep.
Sail. And I will man the sail. I'll
Give
man
me
the
your
sail.
athletics check.
Kobe.
Success.
Thank God. And that's it.
That's it.
Bet.
Rowan.
Something's coming in at the back.
Something coming in up the back.
Hey yo.
Hey.
Somebody Baja blasting our back.
Well, on my way to move 35 feet to the back, I want to make sure shit's in place and whatnot.
Okay. That's perception there.
Do you want me to throw the perception before moving, or?
Well, is that
Doesn't
going to be your action to help the ship, or are you going to be doing something when you are at the back?
I don't know. I feel like combat's gonna be inevitable for some reason, but
Mm.
I just want to move to the back and make sure things are in place.
Yep.
I'm not falling apart.
Okay. Perception then.
Ew.
That is big you.
What the fuck? My rolls are
Ew.
awful today.
Okay. 6. Alright, you did get far enough for all that. No extra damage. That's good. Now it's time to make note of where everyone is.
For our inevitable demise.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't even sugarcoat it.
Yeah. We're all dead. It's Jove, gang. It's Jove.
Never been more Jove.
I want Ixon to have moved with Rowan too, by the way, if that's okay.
Yeah, That's fine.
At least to here.
Oh, blue.
Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Everything goes quiet now that you're out of the roughest bends in terms of the canyon. The sound of rudder keeping pace with the rest of the ship, which, with only a hitch now and then from a turn needed here and there. And then it gets all too quiet when you start to see the canyon walls begin to shudder and vibrate, the ground pulsing as if being shoved from below. A low tone muffled by earth grows louder and louder until it bursts behind the skiff as something massive breaks the surface, angry and hungry.
Motherfuck shit ass! Are you kidding? My window's still open.
Hello, Richmond.
Hello, Richmond! How y'all
Alright,
doing tonight?
give me one moment.
Fuck my
I am
ass.
getting everybody rolled in.
I hate this.
Let's get some initiative rolled.
Blah. I hate this. Hold on. I'm checking to see if I can do something else here. No. Ooh, you know what?
Leave.
You know what? I've been doing perception initiatives. For this one, I'm doing a survival.
Go for it.
I'm doing it, dog.
Damn it.
I'm doing it well.
I'm doing it. Alright, I need to use my quick tempered as well. Oh, I'm still quick tempered anyway, I guess. I'm doubling up. I'm doubling up on the quick tempered. I'm double quick.
Alright,
Fuck boy.
we can begin the encounter with Tandor being able to stare down this lesser glutton worm.
Hold on. My temp hit points didn't kick in.
I will remove and re-up. Effect Rage.
There we go. Perfect. Thank you. Alright. Fuck you, fucking weird ass bug thing. What is a worm?
Worm.
Not to get, like, you know, existential.
Invertebrate.
Yeah. Alright. Fucking bug. Alright. Well.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go ahead and demoralize it off the bat.
Okay.
I like screaming at worms. You know?
Yep.
That's what I like to do. I just love to scream at worms. That didn't go well for me, and I don't care.
Yep.
So that's good. Guys, you need to do at least a 14. Or at least
Try
a
to
15.
scare it?
You need to do at least a 15 to scare it.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Worm ground, right?
Worm is in ground, yes.
Water doesn't really do much.
Water don't do much. Got it. Worm is worm. Worm is
Don't like
worm
sound.
is ground. Worm is not fire. Worm is not ice. Worm is worm.
Worm is worm.
Worm is worm. Okay, that is good to know. Thank you so much. Okay. Worm do bad with electric?
Who knows? No, the worms got hit by electricity just fine. This just seems to be a bigger thing of what you fought before.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what I did before.
You hit it with bludgeoning, and it worked fine. Slashing and
everything
piercing.
was like fine.
Everything was fine. Sonic did a little bit extra.
Sonic Hero.
Don't.
Worm too far. Worm too far for me to do anything.
It's technically in reach given how big it is. It's just I'm covering map art, so.
Okay, so I wouldn't have to like go here. to, like,
Nah,
get
not
it.
really. Yeah, this thing is in reach, given how it's kind of wrestling and roiling all that way.
Bet.
The
Okay,
worm-
then I'm gonna hit worm because I was sitting here and thinking like I have to throw something at it.
Hit the
The
worm.
worms,
pissing it
the
off.
worms would not like if you rolled around the speed of sound, though.
Sure.
That is true. That is very true. Kobe!
Damn.
Let's fucking go!
Holy
Oh, whoa!
Holy shit!
Fucking comic strip ass.
Holy shit! That scared me. I got scared. I was spotlight or something.
Hello, Persona.
Hello,
Oh,
Persona.
that's what it was, Persona, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, roll that critical damage.
Roll the critical damage.
All right, everyone, put your good vibes out there. Whoa!
Sexy.
Not the greatest.
30.
It's fine. It's fine.
34. And I believe there is a, I believe you do weapon specialization stuff, isn't it?
I do.
Let's see.
I do.
Let's see.
I do. What do I do?
Just double checking because it's the knife weapon group. I'm just double checking. Barbarian.
You call that a knife?
Call that a knife. This is real knife.
Brutality. Yeah. While raging, you have sweat critical specialization benefits for melee weapons and unarmed attacks. The critical specialization is for knife. 1d6 persistent bleed damage. Oh, that's already been applied. Yes.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
why we got the
Yeah.
bleed.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, that
Okay.
is a big hurt.
Big hurt. That
Big
thing's
hurt.
mad at me now. I'm gonna hit it again.
Hit it again. -5.
Okay. Kobe! Fuck! I'm leaving. I'm just
Max.
quitting his. I'm not saying anything. I'm just out. Don't talk to me.
I'm gonna try something.
Okay.
I'm gonna just throw like an empty glass, whatever, just for flavor, and do a pistol twirl to try and feint it.
Okay. Roll it. $27 versus what's it supposed to be? Deception versus
Perception.
perception. Its perception is. They try to find this ding dong dangs. That will be a success. It will
Awesome.
be off guard.
So after throwing like this empty glass bottle from his belt, he's gonna then draw his gun, activate the ammo, and I'm gonna shoot it with another ooze shot.
Okay, Ushot.
I think it's in this gun.
Roll damage.
Ooh, I want to be greedy.
Yes.
Yeah, you're right. Do I want to be greedy?
Yeah.
We'll technically count that as just plain damage, so just roll damage there. So there's the damage. Roll me that persistent acid.
Roll me that persistent ass.
Right.
See,
That.
Ron's gonna turn it on. Max is persistent. Always got ass.
Here we all have ass. But
One
is it
day.
persistent?
One
One
day,
day.
it'll fucking work. What I wanted it to do. And with that, I end my turn.
One day.
Fucking gambling over here.
Lesser gluttonworm. Being hit will attempt to ram itself with its jaws into the boat. That will be dealing 27 to the boat. Then it will
He touched the butt.
go for a second bite.
Stop.
25 damage.
Stop. Rude.
And a third, which will miss.
Good.
As the engine begins to smoke and sputter. And that will be the end of this turn. Skipper's turn. He's going to look concerned hearing all the noises and look forward to chemo. I need to make some repairs back there right quick. Do you think you can handle the helm, or should I stay here?
Sure, I got it.
All right. Running back here. We get a lovely crafting check. That will be yes, 2d8 plus 10. That is 21 healing for what Skipper can do. End turn. Chemo, it's your turn. The ship. Oh, load the ship.
Okay, this will be fine, I'm sure. I'm gonna run over to the helm.
Need you to give me an athletics, thievery, or crafting. Or actually, athletics, thievery, or we'll say survival.
So, athletics it is.
You're able to keep the ship stable and on course without bumping into anything.
Thank
Hell
God.
yeah.
I don't need blame.
You still have one action left if you wanted to try to yell to pass it off to somebody else.
I feel like everybody else is better at range than I am. So I feel like this makes sense.
Alright.
I want to save my friends and cast Fireball.
That is something technically you could do if you just targeted the thing and it just blew up back here.
Do I get to finally cast a Fireball?
You could finally get to cast a fireball.
I'm casting Fireball!
We're not even in an enclosed space.
I know. What the hell?
Yeah, I'm actually
You're
kind of
doing it
upset that
wrong.
I'm not being hit by this.
Place the 20-foot burst, Rowan.
Place it on a car.
Alright, the beastie will have to make a DC 23 reflex saving throw. Will
Motherfucker.
succeed, but that means it takes half damage.
Yes.
Roll the damage.
Explosion. Just a big fucking fat ass explosion.
Big explosion. All right. One action left, yep.
One action Blazing Bolt?
That is something you could do, yeah. Alright, one action, roll the attack roll against it.
Attack?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, and roll the damage. 8 more fire damage.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of explosions.
Icar. Yep.
That I end my turn.
As it shows.
Alright.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Now, Ship is Skipper, is a character, so can I cast Mountain Resilience on Skipper?
You could count. Let's see.
Or robot dog.
Mountains resilience is touch. You would be able to sort of get mountains resilience onto Rudder from this situation here. Yes.
Hang on.
Okay, mountains resilience. On to Rudder. And you have one action left.
Of course I do. And I have the reach.
Yep. It's already kind of up in your face anyways, given how it's kind of slithering around. Badly injured.
And you're sweating a little bit, probably, from the fireball right in front of you. Singed eyebrows, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
No eyebrows.
But it is a miss, though. But, you know.
Worth a shot.
Candor.
Ah! It is me.
It is you.
Bet. Okay. I hate this guy.
Yes.
That's unrelated. I just want to let you know.
Mm-hmm. That's fine.
I'm gonna demoralize the bitch again.
Yeah, go for it.
Tired of your shit, dude. Tired.
Let's get the
You. There we go.
success. Target is frightened 1.
Okay. Now, I'm gonna whack fuck it again.
Yep.
Whack!
Whack.
Fuck yeah.
Whack.
Fuck.
Roll damage.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude. Heal. There
For
we go.
21 damage.
Alright, that's 2, and I got a third.
Yep.
Get it,
Whack fuck.
Map 5.
Whack.
Fuck.
Fuck.
Miss.
Alright.
Unless you
Oh.
wanted to spend a point for it.
No.
Map.
No.
It's yours. This thing is near death.
You got this, dude.
I'm gonna go ahead and reload,
Yep.
and then
Reloading!
I'm gonna shoot it
Right.
and miss.
Ah, nuts.
The way you said that was so funny.
I'm gonna fire. I'm gonna miss.
It's fine. I
missed.
still have a bullet.
You do still have a bullet in the other gun.
Cock it and pull it.
Nice.
Gun.
Roll damage. That is 11 damage.
And with that, I end my turn.
Mhm. Well, given the amount of damage that that's been taken here, this meal is seemingly not worth the risk.
Hey, did it pass its saving throws for bleeding
Uh,
and acid?
That's very good. Oh, that's very well. It didn't get very, very, very good point. I probably did need to roll those because the damage. Let me just see. Let's see if that damage did count for it. All right, 1 second. I didn't. That's 5. That's 9. That's 14 more damage that it should have had taken. Very much near death, and it's going to try to slip away and move away, which means Ikar,
Move?
yes, it's trying to move away. So those within melee reach who happen to have reactive strike,
Is that me?
That's me.
that is both of you.
Hell yeah, I did. Hell yeah, I did.
You may make your swings.
Hell yeah, just a straight up normal melee.
Full bonus.
Full bonus. Oh, it didn't target it. Why was it not targeted?
Because of how it kind of clears targets before between turns.
Oh, that's right.
Just for things, but both of those will hit together. Roll the damage.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah, dude.
And as it takes a combined 35
fuck.
damage, please tell me how you defeat
Hell yeah, dude.
the lesser glutton worm.
Overhand, drawing down, taking out chunks.
Alright, and while he's doing overhand, taking out chunks, like, I see Worm doing the shifting of the sands to, like, slide down. I was like, oh, hell nah. Look over, see Icar just, like, whoop, 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 overhand. And I just come up with the Sarigama and slice it from like, up its belly.
Alright. It meets in the middle. This thing falls dead in the end and blocks the canyon beyond it, giving its own body as a feast to any other small predators that might be following. I will end the encounter.
Thank God.
Damn, y'all fucked
Ah,
that
at
up.
least on okay.
Wait, hold on.
Amazing.
Hi, Richmond. Yes, I've not seen Dune. Thank you for asking.
Okay, so we will activate this and we will hit
Wait,
this.
you're not familiar with Dune's ways, and yet you know them immediately? Which would be a great reference if you understood it.
No, I understood
Yes.
that. I understood that. I know enough. Look, Dune was not invented like a year ago. Okay, like I've been dealing
Yeah,
with
it was, like,
nerds mansplaining.
3 years ago when the first one came out.
No, bestie. Bestie, please don't make me mansplain Dune to you. Please, I don't know anything about it, but I fear I might know more than you.
But you're really familiar with it?
No, because nerds have been explaining it to me my whole fucking life.
I love the funny square shields. So, the last narrow escape catches the beast as it falls dead, and the skiff slides across the flat ground out into the foothills beyond. It is now a meal left for anything else, too far gone. You've reached the base of where you need to go next, battered and bruised, but alive. Anything you would like to do before you would pick yourselves up to go again and go forth once more?
Yeah, I'd like to kick your ass.
Oh, don't worry. Here's the fun thing. There's actually an alternate scene for this.
What do you mean there's an alternate scene for this? Is it me kicking your ass?
I'll tell you after the recording's over, but I think that's where we can call it here for the day as you get out into the foothills.
Bet.
So yes, thank you everybody for popping and sticking around.
Hold on,
Not for
before you
nothing,
end
but
recording,
none of these things would happen in the air balloon.
That
this
is
wouldn't
very
have
much
happened
true.
if we traveled by air balloon. All right, and
That's very true.
Till
the last
next
thing
time.
before we end,
Mhm.
I need everyone to go around and do your best Dune sing song.
There's me.
Okay, next. Everyone's got to do it. We're not ending the
Nah.
recording
No,
until
The
everyone does
last,
it.
the last time I performed something, you were mean. So no, absolutely not.
I wasn't mean. I just said I didn't recognize it, and then you were mean.
Yeah, oh yeah. You very nicely said you didn't recognize it. That's what happened.
I didn't
Very
say that
nicely.
mean.
Hey, play back the
Roll
recording.
back. Roll back the tape. Roll back the tape. You gotta do it. Give me one good one. Come on. Come on.
Ah.
I'll take it. Beeman, what do you got?
I don't know if that's a microphone
Perfect.
glitching or not, but
Fucking nailed it.
on it.
The
That was
microphone
beautiful.
cutting out. It was perfect. Oh my god. You know what? Comedy comes in threes. We're ending it there.
Indistinguishable.
Mhm.
Till
All right,
next
and that's
time.
till next time as you are at the foothills to what may lie next.